Hello everyone and welcome back. Let's head over here and get ourselves... Oh, Elite Valius, what news from the southern front? Proof of your mettle. We're not the other soldiers you're comforting. I would believe your report a work of fiction. The troops will no doubt be inspired when they hear of your accomplishments. I look forward to hearing more of your continued success in the field. Level 10. Rank up. A new resistance weapon quest is now available. Before you go, I'm pleased to report the Quartermaster has seen fit to expand the lost cache. I should also mention that research on the forgotten fragments is proceeding apace, and our appraisers are confident that can identify a greater variety of fragments. I pray they'll be used to you. If it's nothing else, be safe. I just realized I never appraised those ones we got last time. Sure, let's see if we can get anything good. Banner, banner, banner. Cure, cure, cure. Okay, well, after all that, we have a lot, but we're missing quite a lot. Also, I got a few more deaths, which is like, you know, pretty nice. Finally, let's pick up the trail. Leah appears lost in thought, but you are certain there is only one thing on her mind. Listen, Alex. I don't want to get your hopes up, but I think I know how to find Makoto. You said Miss Sia waited until after the crystal focus had absorbed ether from the area before making off with it and Makoto, right? Well, if we can use this equipment to trace the etheric signature of the charged crystal focus, maybe it'll lead us to Makoto too. That's assuming, of course, that they kept in the same place. That's a really good idea. Even if they're not kept in the same place, it can give me an idea of where she is. We're going to want to cover the entire southern front. For that, at least 2 more sensors need to be set up out there. Think you're up to it? I can do it. I found 2 spots that should give us maximum coverage. Here, let me mark them on your map. I know it's a long shot, but we have to try, right? Where are they? One over there, one over there. And I'd like to take part in that, but we have story to do. Still not entirely sure what the max rank is. I'm guessing 15, because I've seen people reach 13 at least. Unless it's like really weird and just 20 for some reason. Despite 10 being where you unlock the top stuff. But at the minute, I'm still going to go... Actually... Yeah, it does. Excellent. So, someone who's 40 in. There's a 50 in there. I'm not seeing any above 50 in. Nope. 15 is the max I've seen there. I know that's not technically evidence, but it's a good sign that I might be right. Do 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 thunderstorm. Do 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 do. Alright, so yeah, I suppose we've got one here, one here, one here, and one here. That's pretty good. And one there, obviously. Apart from, like, I guess here, that's pretty good overall spread. All set? Then let's start up the remote scanner. Into the ground with you. That should do it. One more, and with any luck, I'll track down the crystal focus and Mikoto. Let's see. That one seems pretty simple to get to. And if we head over there, we can teleport straight there. Which, it's like, I could wait the, like, 10 seconds now. But in 10 seconds, I'll probably be, like, almost to this crystal. Do 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 do. Steve. Do 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 do. Bum 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 ba da da. Do 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 do. This one was like remarkably easy to get to. Followed by a roll of ominous thunder. All set? Then I'll start the road scanner. Into the depths of hell with you, scanner! Perfect. Come back to the base, and I'll see if I can track down the crystal focus. So, if we're going for efficiency's sake, I should have really went for that one first, then that one, and then I could have returned back. Owl. Also, teleporting to that second place would have probably been quicker. I don't know what I'm doing anyways. See, that not having a picture makes me think there's at least one more quest after this. I'm guessing she's going to be in the castrum. Ah, you're back. Trouble tracking down the crystal focus? What's wrong? Do we need another sensor? No, it's going to be that she knows exactly where it is. No, everything went according to plan. I managed to locate the crystal focus. Thing is... it is as we feared. The crystal focus is being held at the castrum. Makes sense when you think about it. What with it being the enemy's main stronghold and all. Sorry for wasting your time out there, Alexander. Nonsense, Leah. For all we know, the crystal focus could have very well been moved to Dalmasca. But thanks to you and Blade Balias, we have removed all doubt as to its whereabouts. It's true, I suppose. The reason for Messiah's betrayal yet eludes us, but the Garleans are not like to understand how to make use of the crystal focus, not without assistance. Meaning Mikoto is, in all likelihood, being held at the castrum as well. Then there's still a chance to save her. Meanwhile, at Castrum Lacus Latar. Yes, over here. Oh, over there. Can't even read 3 lines. Messiah, where? You're going to answer a few questions for me. We can start with how you're able to glimpse into the future. Messiah, why? Why are you helping the Empire? I'm the one asking the questions here. Now answer. No, not until you tell me why. I don't think you understand your situation here. Or are you truly that naive? Is it for power? Renown? Have you always been on their side? I know you, Messiah. You're a woman of conviction, and you wouldn't do something like this without good reason. If you know me as well as you say, I would hazard you already have the answer. You truly place your faith in Noad van Gebranth? Ooh, nice picture. I've read about him and his father, the famed knights of the Republic of Landis. They say he was a man of vision. He was made legatus of the 4th Imperial Legion, and from what intelligence I could gather, he pays no heed to race, parentage, or creed of his followers. And the same impartial judgment extends to the provinces under his control. If I'm not mistaken, havens for those seeking a free life of prejudice and hate. But do you truly believe equality can be found under an imperial standard? My, the dutiful bookworm can read between the lines. Perhaps I give you too little credit. I can but posit theories and conjecture, for I will never truly know of the indignity your family suffered, nor can I speak of the alarming disparity between the nobles and commoners, even before Boja succumbed to imperial rule. As I understand, it was a country where the needs of the few outweighed those of the many. The wealthy were free to forge their own futures, while the poor were free only to die should they fail in their daily struggle to survive. And even if some few nobles were opposed to the nation being governed by the oligarchy, their peers would never relinquish their power and wealth for the greater good. While that Boja is no more, I realize there are those among the resistance who yearn for the halcyon days of their forebears, who would judge you based on your lineage rather than the content of your character. Their voices are but echoes of a reprehensible past. You should understand better than anyone the future... I can never say his name. Vasaljan and Marsak mean to build. A way forward paved with dignity and equality. Times changed, Messiah. People change. No, people don't change. They only fool themselves into believing they can. Doesn't say thinking anywhere there. I was ridiculed, marginalized, treated like an other. By the mere virtue of being highborn, theirs was the righteous path, mine the immoral. Saljan and Marsak claim they want to put an end to the discrimination, but there is no escaping their true nature. Their hatred must be driven out with force. Would putting your faith in them be such a terrible thing? Oh, if you knew the depths of their malice, their treachery. Perhaps I should tell you the tragedy of Queen Gunnhildr and the great betrayal of her followers. Sure you've heard the legends of Save the Queen. The blessed blade that could only be wielded by Queen Gunnhildr. Yes, I've heard the tales. When her kingdom came under attack during the Fourth Umbral Calamity, she brought the full might of the blade to bear to save her people, and in so doing gave her own life. A bittersweet end to her reign, but I fail to see what that has to do with anything. Before the Fourth Umbral Calamity, Gunnhildr's blades foresaw their coming doom. As the kingdom's acting political body, they saw it as their duty to save their people at any cost, and so devised a plan to save Boja using the power of the Holy Blade. The Queen's body would serve as a conduit for the Blade's power, allowing them to summon a god. No, you don't mean... A primal summoning, yes. Though perhaps it would be more fitting to call it an icon. The blade was, after all, originally a relic stolen from the Allegans. An icon? Heavens forfend. There was one problem, however. The Queen knew that once she took in the power of this god, there would be no turning back. She was a coward, and despite her duty to protect the people, she chose her own life over theirs. Yet Gunnhildr's blades would not see their efforts come to naught, for they soon realized the sacrifice need not be the presently reigning queen, nor did they need to be of noble blood. And so a low-born shrine maiden was chosen to ascend the throne. Obedient to a fault, she did not hesitate to give her life to forestall the coming calamity. Would that this tragic tale end there, but I'm afraid it takes a rather bloody turn. You see, despite sacrificing herself to save Boja, the new queen did not die, nor was she consumed by the icon's power. There was a woman in Ishgard, Izel, capable of such a feat, but to embrace the power of the icon and retain her sense of self, that would mean this queen possessed the Echo. And her power struck fear into the hearts of Gunnhildr's blades, for a god now walked among them. But rather than the puppet the blades had wished for, she was pure and free, and for that she was slain. The blades could not, risk her discovering the truth of her ascension, that she was but a sacrificial lamb to save their high-born brethren. They claimed the queen had gone mad, drunk with the god's power, leaving them no choice but to slay her. She was then buried, along with the blade, and the truth. Where did you hear this? Let's just say it's a bit of family history. Now, answer my question. How are you able to see the future? I don't know. I've never been able to use it of my own volition. I suppose it doesn't matter. We'll drag it out of you soon enough. Uh-oh. I do get the weird feeling that Messiah is going to end up becoming Gunnhildr using Aura Sight or some such. Just thinking about what they might be doing to Makoto. Please, you have to save her. Picking up the trail. Alright, something tells me this is like, if this isn't the last quest, this is the last quest line. So with that, let's get this done and done. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more and potentially the conclusion of the Bojang resistance. Well, Southern Front. Bye bye.